Hey everybody, welcome to the Georgetown Landscaping Company's YouTube channel. I'm Tommy, I'm the head gardener at the Georgetown Landscaping Company, and I wanted to give you a update on a project that we're working on. Right now I'm talking to you from the Empire Hotel in Washington, D.C. in the DuPont Circle neighborhood. I cover a little bit of the history of this beautiful building, but where it pertains to us, we do all the landscaping here, and we've kind of transformed everything, and so I'm gonna walk you through some of the things that we've done. So when we first came here, basically they just had these bushes here, these shrubs here, and as you can see, some of them are still dying, but they were kind of dying here in this bowl. This bowl is directly beneath DuPont Circle, so if you follow it, it kind of sits down low, and all the water in all the other beds drain into this bowl and then into this central drain and goes into the sewer. So it does serve a purpose. Originally, when this mansion was built at the turn of the century, this circle was primarily used for horse-drawn coaches. So that's why it's so narrow. And then, of course, early cars used it too. But now it's kind of closed to any kind of automobile traffic. As you can see, the street curb, it doesn't have a curb, so a car can't go into the street without hitting a curb. So if you look at some of the early videos that we have of this project when we started, we had to figure out a color scheme here, and we went with largely red vincas on the white. We shaped all of the boxwoods into formal boxes, so that's kind of formal, and we're still trying to get them all to the same height. So that's one of the things that we did. And the vincas, one of the strategies that we did, and it was kind of unusual at first, but we had to explain it, was in the corners, we would put 3 or 4 vincas in the corners in like a triangle shape, knowing that they would overflow when they grew. And that's exactly what happened. When you get away from the corners, we just did straight rows and straight lines of vinca. So that's what we did here. And then when it grew, it just really looked abundant and lush and really pretty. And with it being red, it really popped. So if you look at the way it looks now, and this being September, and we planted them I think in July, so it was kind of fast. We had a lot of water, a lot of rain during that period, and so it wraps around the same theme all the way around here and goes to the front of the building. Back to the bowl. We added the red crepe myrtle tree in the center. We got rid of some of the bushes, and believe me, we're going to get rid of more because the bushes just really aren't working. And we added a new dimension by adding hardy hibiscus. All of them are red hibiscus, and they're hardy, so they'll be back, and they're perennial, so they'll be back next year. And so the idea is, if you look at them, they have buds on them, and those buds are going to be flowers. So I'm looking to take some pictures of them when they're blooming in a few weeks, like the last minute blooms of the season. But they really look healthy, and they're really growing. They get full sun. That's another thing. This building really never had summer flowers because there's no irrigation system here. And so working with the hotel without having to go through historic preservation and all of that, we ran these water hoses to soaker hoses, which provide irrigation, and the soaker hoses are all synced up to a timer, so you get regular watering. We get easily 14-15 hours of the summer sun directly here. Southern sun, fully exposed, so this area gets blasted with sunlight. And the hibiscus really like it, so do the vincas. And so long as they get watered, that's really not a problem, getting that much sun. The crepe myrtle likes the sun too. I'm going to prune the crepe myrtle down and deal with that. Over on the side, we have a few other varieties of evergreens. So what you're seeing is the summer installation. This installation is going to change to a winter installation. And I'm not really sure exactly what we're going to do for winter. It might be pansies. So we'll still have color in the winter. And then we're going to take up, you pretty much have the template of the boxwood still here, but we'll end up changing it to the winter install. And of course, you won't see the hibiscus in the center, but it'll be back in the spring. And that's pretty much it. It's going to look different. It's a challenge. It's the first time we've done this this particular client for a year, so we're kind of still getting a feel for the space. But I think it was a great success from the beginning to kind of hit the ground running and to radically change. You could probably Google this location and see what it has looked like in the past. Certainly you won't find any pictures with the color and with the flowers that we have here. Really proud of it. So that's the whole reason we're doing this video, so you can kind of see the wrap up of the year. But it really worked out really well, I think. Please feel free to give us comments, suggestions, tips, ideas, compliments. And feel free to subscribe to our channel or to like our page. And there'll be more videos in the future of our work. All right, thanks. Talk to you. Bye.